All right, we are in week 5 of the NFL season kicking off tonight. So that means it is time to check in with our tiny sports betting expert for week 5 of Child's Play.
Yes, indeed. All right, guys, listen, trying to balance the rigors of first grade with the time required to properly handicap NFL games every week is tough.
Yeah.
Last week, my daughter didn't do great on her spelling test.
Oh, baby girl.
So my wife and I had to make a decision to focus on football. She went 3-0 last week.
Woo!
We are now 8-4. By the way, she aced her spelling test.
Last week was hard, too.
Yeah, she got them all,
Great
though.
with the picks.
And just to reiterate, she's doing great in spelling. That was only a joke. All right, let's start things off with tonight's game, the Niners at the Rams. San Francisco is the football version of the everything is fine meme right now. You know, the dog sitting in the burning kitchen. They're 3-1, first place in the division, but it feels shaky. They lost to Jacksonville at home last week. It was the first time the Jags have come to the West Coast and won since 2002 against the Chargers. Brock Purdy is questionable with the toe injury. If he can't play, it's going to be the return of the Mac once again. Mac Jones is 2-0 in his starts this year, which kind of makes you ask, why did the Niners give Purdy $265 million? Would they have been okay with Mac Jones? I don't know. I'm not the GM. But here's the thing, guys. The Niners could be in deep doo-doo tonight, literally. Somebody stole the 2 trained hawks they used to keep other birds away from SoFi Stadium during games. Now, this is L.A., so when I say they're trained, I mean they have a personal trainer. And they look so good that they keep the self-conscious birds away.
So jacked.
With like an Erewhon pressed juice and a crossbody bag.
They walk in every day with their protein shake.
Yeah, exactly. They just keep the schlubby birds away. The Rams, guys, they're not looking too great either. They needed 2 touchdowns in the final 3 minutes and 20 seconds to beat the Colts last week and avoid dropping 2 straight. But this is a rivalry game. North versus South. The Bay versus LA. Silicon Valley versus Silicon Implants.
I did not know where you were going with the silicon.
I would actually like to see the mayors of these 2 cities make a friendly wager. 1 month's water supply.
Ooh, that's tough to go around.
Yeah. Whoever loses this game, though, will be putting out some fires. The Rams are favored by 6.5 at home, and here is the Child's Play. All right. Rams and Niners. Which one do you like? Ooh. All right, so we are going Niners plus 6.5 there, guys. Game 2, Ashley's Raiders taking on the Colts. Believe it or not, there is a little bit of hope in Vegas right now. Rookie Ashton Jeanty finally had his breakout game last week against the Bears. You know, of course, the Raiders lost, but baby steps.
Still.
We're warming up.
Yeah, I mean, we can't expect a win right away. But a lot of fans are crediting Jeanty's performance to the return of Michael Myers. Not Austin Powers, the slasher from the movies.
Say how?
Fans noticed that Jeanty went back to standing straight up like a psycho before the snap instead of having his hands on his knees in the ready position. Do we have the pictures, guys?
It's good for his posture.
This is what I'm talking about. It's like Michael Myers.
He's ready to attack.
It does look a little disturbing.
But I'll tell you, he was a killer last week. But if you think about it, Michael in the movies could catch anybody without ever having to run. He could just walk.
It's true.
Although the scouts were concerned about his bench press and his shuttle run. He got a 3rd round grade in the movie slasher combine. Now the Colts came back to earth last week like Katy Perry. As we mentioned.
You ain't right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, to be fair, they were gone for 3 weeks. She was gone for 10 minutes. As we mentioned, they lost to the Rams, but didn't have to be that way. Wide receiver Adonai Mitchell fumbled the ball while prematurely celebrating a touchdown. It was ruled a touchback, and the Colts ended up losing by 7.
Golly.
Quarterback Daniel Jones didn't throw an interception in the first 3 weeks, threw 2 against the Rams. Still, though, the Colts are favored by 7, and here is the Child's Play. Raiders and Colts.
Tina team.
Whoa. You're picking that because it's Tina's team? Yeah.
Yay!
Because it's Tina's team, but also yours.
I've never been so happy.
That's why she picked it. All right, final game, guys.
Come on, Tink.
Commanders at my Chargers. Now, the Chargers fans, we're putting on a good front right now. We are trying to act like we're not worried after losing to the Giants last week, but we are. Sure, the team started 3-0, but we've seen more collapses than the bouncers at a rave. Don't do drugs, kids. The fans are putting up a good front, like I said, but the team is not. When by front, I mean the offensive line. Half of it is hurt, which makes it hard to play football. Unfortunately for the Chargers, though, Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels is not considered an essential employee in D.C. and was not furloughed this week.
Bye, John.
Which means he is going to be playing. Last year's Rookie of the Year missed 2 games with a sprained knee, but is now meeting the highest male standard and is expected to play against the Chargers. The Commanders, though, are 3-point underdogs in Los Angeles. And here is the Child's Play. Last one. Commanders and Chargers. You don't have to pick Daddy's team.
Because they're the worst.
No, they're good, but pick one. All right.
I picked that because it's Noah's team.
So to recap, we are taking the Niners plus 6.5, the Raiders plus 7, and the Chargers minus 3. I don't know about that one.
Really?
Well, like I said, we're putting on a front. We're trying to act like we're not worried, but
Okay. Stranger things have happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
True.
You never know.
All right, guys, that was Child's Play.
Good stuff.